We were going to read text messages, but Spike just showed me a picture that we have to share with the audience.
Yeah.
And I need to hear the story behind this. It's unbelievable. We're going to put this up. If you're on YouTube right now, if you're not on YouTube right now, go to youtube.com, search KIRO News Radio. The Jake and Spike live page is going to come up. And what you're about to see, Spike, tell me what I'm looking at and why.
Okay,
and then give me the backstory.
Second of backstory. Yeah.
Then it could give people a chance to get over there, and then we're going to see this picture, which is crazy.
So I'm sitting at home this weekend, Sunday afternoon, and I get a text from a really good friend of mine, a guy I've known for 30 years, a guy named Craig Gass, comedian.
Sure.
Was an intern for our radio show 30 years ago, ends up spending time on the Howard Stern show for a couple of years as the in-house comedian. Great guy. He's back in my home neck of the woods.
Which is where?
Ocean City, Maryland.
Okay.
It's the beach town closest to Baltimore. And I spent 6 summers at the beach, living at the beach, tending bar at the beach. Loved that town. That's got relevance to the story. So my buddy Craig Gass says to me, texts me, and I'll read it verbatim. He goes, dude, said, I'm in Ocean City, Maryland. They had a big concert this weekend down in Ocean City, a big rock festival on the beach.
Sure.
Boardwalk Rocks. He goes, I saw a guy, and I'm like, question mark? I send back, question mark? You saw a guy? And he sends me this picture. And we can put the picture up for you folks at home watching on YouTube. He sends me this picture of this guy.
Okay.
In Ocean City, Maryland, this last weekend.
Unbelievable.
And with the next text says, I think your mom might have kept some secrets from you.
Is this you?
And no, this is a guy that was in Ocean City, Maryland this weekend. As I'm sitting on a couch 3,300 miles away. And I wrote back, oh my goodness. And I'm like, he's even wearing tacky-ass Orioles shorts. This looks like me. And I wrote back to Craig. I said, ask this guy's mom if she ever made out or hooked up with the bartender at the Red Rooster Bar in Baltimore, which is where my dad used to work.
Didn't you guys own the bar?
No, that wasn't the bar we owned.
Okay.
My dad used to tend bar at a place. My biological. I was raised by my stepdad. My parents divorced early.
Oh, okay.
My parents divorced early. My dad was kind of a barfly, kind of a player.
Sure.
My bio dad, which big surprise there, right? And Craig laughs, sends back laughing emojis, and my next text is, how old would you say this guy is? And take a look at that picture. You can put.
Yeah, can you show the picture?
There's the guy. I don't know if you can split screen between me and this guy.
You guys look.
I mean, and I don't know if Laura, if you could zoom in on that guy's face.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
unbelievable.
Okay, so I mean this.
It really is remarkable. You guys look exactly alike.
That is scary. How much me and this guy look alike.
Close your eyes a little bit and smile. Like, you guys really do have the same head. It's like the exact same head.
Flat Irishman punched in the nose.
You both look like you used to be boxers, maybe.
Right?
I think you might. I'm honestly not even saying this as a joke. I think you guys might. I think you have a brother out
hold
there.
on. This is where it gets really scary for me. When I said to Craig, ask this guy's mom if she ever hooked up with the bartender at the Red Rooster. And then I looked at this guy and how old he is and said, ask this guy's mom if she ever hooked up with a bartender at the Brass Ball Saloon.
Oh, no.
Where I tended bar from 82 through 85 at the beach. Look at this. Put the guy's face up there,
Laura. Put him
Laura.
up again, Laura. Just keep him up there.
Can
we keep the side-by-side of Spike and him up?
As a guy who, may have had a wild childhood, my young irresponsible days of being a bartender at a beach town for numerous summer after summer, where you met young ladies. And
wait a minute. Are you saying this might be your son?
This guy is not old enough to be my brother.
No, he's
not. I think if this guy's in his early 40s, I want to talk to his mom.
Is this? You think this could actually be your son?
Look at this guy.
Was there women that you
at the beach? You think?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what your morals were when you were a young man.
I was a bartender at a beach town with a fresh load of females every week.
Really?
Every week, a new batch of honeys would come to the beach, and I was a working bartender.
You
at
guys
one of the hottest beaches and bars in the beach.
Okay, so you guys have the same head. I think
I know
he has a younger look, though. You're all right. I don't think he's the same age as you.
I don't think he's 60. He's not in his 60s. I am.
I bet you he's either a very young-looking mid-50s or he's an old-looking 38.
If he's anywhere between 40 and 45.
You think you could be his dad if he's 45 years old?
If he's 45 years old, that would put him in the beach. That would put him fathered in Ocean City, Maryland, in the summer.
We
got
to find this guy.
You guys even have the same gap between your teeth.
I know.
You do. Show me the teeth. Holy moly!
Right? I mean, I don't mean to, I don't mean to take over the show here, but this, and trust me when I tell you this, we're making fun. And
I'm not making fun. You have a kid out there.
Shut up. As a guy who lived in the 80s before things got scary, before unprotected sex was,
before you worried about AIDS
right,
and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
We used to take some big chances.
Some risks.
Right.
Not sailing around the world risk, but maybe having a baby.
Not sailing around with a chihuahua risk, but sailing around the world with a chihuahua won't have this guy show up 42, 45 years later. Your spitting image 3,300 miles away in the same part of town where you used to.
Here's what I want to say.
Johnny Appleseed the place.
Here's what I want to say, and I'm not being.
I know.
I'm not joking at all. And if the audience isn't seeing this picture, they should absolutely. We're playing it on live stream right now. Laura, put that picture back up. I don't want people to see me. I want them to see Spike and his son. This is your child. We got to find this guy.
As I look at this guy,
you got to go and find.
I got to tell you.
Tell me.
I mean, I can't look at this and not wonder. And maybe I'm wrong.
What's your heart telling you? Because I always wondered, like if you didn't like people who are reunited with their birth parents,
right?
Do they have Did you ever see the movie Lion?
Yes.
He knew it was his mom. Yeah. You see her across the way. When you look at this, now, real quick, close your eyes, and then I want you to open them in a second. Don't do it yet. Close your eyes. I want you to open a second and listen to your heart, Spike. When you look at this picture, I want you to listen to your heart. I want you to open your eyes and look at this guy. And I want you to say, and just to see how it sounds, say, give Daddy a hug. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, little fella.
Come here, little guy.
Come on, we got some catching up to do.
Are you having like a really strong urge to play catch with him?
I'm hearing the cats in the cradle in the back of my head. Sure.
I think this is your son, and I'm not even joking. I'm joking a little bit because I'm uncomfortable because I'm watching you watch a guy who's clearly been raised without I don't know if he's raised without a father.
Look at what he's wearing. Zoom back out and show them shorts.
How do we find him?
Look at this guy. This guy's making horrible life choices. Clearly, this guy didn't have the benefit of. I mean, that's
socks. No socks.
I said to Craig, those shorts alone, we could be twins.
You know what? He's a young man. Yeah. He looks older than his age because he does. He has gray hair. He has white hair.
How early did you gray?
My mom was stone cold white haired at 16.
Steve Martin type deal.
Yeah.
How early did you gray?
Probably in my 30s. We dyed it yellow for a long time.
Spike, you're a new dad.
Oh, shut up, man.
Your wife's gonna be very interested in this.
I know.
Does she know about this yet?
No. Craig sent me these texts on Sunday, and I kind of I forgot about it. When you and I said we could be brothers, I was reminded that I went back and looked at this picture.
I said we could be brothers as a joke.
As a joke, I know.
Because we clearly don't look.
No.
This guy,
and he's too young to be my brother. Just saying.
Holy moly.
That's me at the beach.
But who's who?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
This is wild. This is your son. This is your son.
I see Quest Radio ahead of us. I'm gonna sell everything, get a boat, sail around the Cape.
Sail around the world with your son.
No.
Get to know him. Have a catch.
I'm gonna sail through the Panama Canal now that we own it again.
You've got to
sail up to Baltimore.
Okay, call your friend. We got to find this guy. Yeah. We got to get him on the show.
That's the thing. Craig was in town at this rock festival. I'm not sure if he got a name of this guy.
Well, how do we find this guy?
I got friends that do morning radio, afternoon radio in Baltimore, Maryland, at 98 Rock. I'm going to send him this picture.
Can we do some sort of an AI situation where it identifies his face? We could just send him a picture of your face, actually. They'll find him.
If he might be a kid of mine, let's send it to the Washington State or the Maryland State Patrol. They know this guy.
Oh, he's living a good life. Look, he's got that's a tie on a sun hat. He's worried about skin cancer.
Yeah,
he's a good kid. He was raised right.
Look at that little
Probably
fella.
by his mom.
Hey, little
fella. He has
fella.
no dad. Because you're here.
Poor guy. Let me just say right now before we go to commercial, I know we're running late. I never ducked out on anything.
No. You would have raised him right.
I wouldn't have. Nobody ever said to me, hey, guess what? I never, and you wonder as a guy how you avoided that all those times. How did the stork miss me?
It was the 80s.
Right? It was.
I guess it didn't miss you.
Maybe not.
We're going to find this guy. Okay. I'm on a mission now to find this guy and reunite a father and son.
Okay.
We're not even joking. This is your son.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
I want to see a picture of his mom.
We have more coming back. I don't know how we can top that, but we'll be right back.
We have your text.